I'm really starting to think this is my time of isolation, to be honest. And I'm perfectly fine with that, you know. I lost a lot of people in my life. Lost a lot of friends. Took a lot of L's. But I came to the realization that all that is just to help me grow, and to help me become a better person. And that's what I want to talk about is isolation season. Whenever you feel like you isolated from everybody, whenever you feel like your life is literally not going the way you want it or the way you plan, just know that it's going as planned. It's just not the way you like it or the way you see it. And I feel like I'm going through my isolation phase, my isolation season right now. And I'm fine with it, because I'm glad that life is revealing me who is real and who is fake. Life has literally gave me hints, told me time after time, gave me sign after sign that the people that was in my circle wasn't really real, you know what I'm saying? And a snake always gonna show their true colors, A snake is always gonna show their true colors. And I'm glad I don't gotta worry about things like that no more. Well, actually, I say that bad. I'm always gonna have to worry about people not being real or people being fake or people not seeing my potential or people not caring about what I do. And I started to realize that why should I care? At the end of the day, this is my life and this is what I'm gonna strive for, is to be great. That's why I go hard every day. That's why I try to make content. That's why I try to attend to my goals every day. That's why I still try to have fun. That's why I still try to be myself. That's why I still try to grind, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, who's gonna do it for me? Who's gonna do it for me? The next person not gonna do it for you. They not gonna do it for you. So who gonna do it for you? You gotta be the person that do it for yourself. And you gotta be okay with being isolated from people. You just gotta be okay with it. You just gotta be okay with being isolated. Whether it's your choice, whether it was life choice or life situations make you isolate from people, you gotta be okay with isolation, because you're gonna go through that isolation phase. And that's the best part of my life, you feel me? I love going through those phases because then I got time to myself to think about what I need to do and how I need to get better and how I need to advance to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So don't take isolation season as something so negative, you know what I'm saying? Because you think about it in a negative way, your actions while you in that season is gonna be negative. You know what I'm saying? So think about your isolation season as something positive that you can look forward to. Look forward to being isolated from people so you can have time to yourself to think. So you can have time to yourself to meditate. So you can have time to yourself to breathe, bro. When the last time you just took a deep breath? You feel me? I had to really think about these things because I'm sitting back and I'm, enjoying myself, in the moment, having fun. And I'm just like, when was the last time I just sat and thought? You know what I'm saying? Sat and just started thinking. We get to points in our life where we forget to think. It's never a bad thing to take some time to think. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to be isolated. Don't be afraid to lose people. Don't be afraid when life shows you who your friend group is. Don't be afraid when life shows you who your true loved one is. Don't be afraid, because at the end of the day, that's a part of life. People are going to do you wrong. People are going to seek revenge on you. People are going to have animosity towards you. People are going to like you. People are not going to like you. People are going to distance themselves from you. You're going to distance yourself from people. So why not be okay with how things are instead of the way you want it to be? Just become okay with how things are instead of how you want things to be, because what can you do to change reality? What can you do to change reality besides your own? I had to start thinking about these things because I'm sitting back and I'm like, you know, and I'm not asking myself, well, what can I do to help myself? Instead of blaming life, instead of blaming things that I literally cannot control, why not figure out a way to be better? Why not figure out a way to enhance myself or to better myself so the next time that situation gets brought to my attention, I'll handle it different? What way can I make a change? What way can you make a change to your reality? You know what I'm trying to say? What way can you make a change to your reality? Because 9 times out of 10, you're probably just blaming life and blaming things that you just cannot control. But you gotta understand, you cannot control the overall reality, but you can control yours. You cannot control the overall outcome of reality, but you can control yours. You gotta be okay with being isolated first, because you're gonna go through it. If you're trying to be successful in life, bro, if you're trying to get to where you want to be at, if you're trying to see yourself better in a year, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, I don't know, you're gonna have that isolation season. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. But are you gonna be prepared for it? Is the big question. Are you gonna be prepared for it, or are you just gonna let life whoop you? Are you just gonna let life beat you up? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Some things life is just gonna beat you up. You can't prepare for everything. Now, let me just say that. You're human. Let's remember that though. You're human. You can't prepare for everything, but you can still be somewhat prepared. It's better to be somewhat prepared than not prepared at all. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'd rather be somewhat prepared for situations that come into my life instead of not prepared at all. You know? Because a lot of situations I wasn't prepared, boom, I had big drawbacks in my life, you know what I'm saying? But that also made me learn, you know? So it wasn't as big as a drawback overall, you know? At the time, I thought it was a big drawback because I was in the moment. But when I think back at it, I'm like, what did I learn from this? What can I gain from this? What can I do next time to prevent this? I'm over here learning new lessons, learning new things, and learning new habits that I can use in my future, you know? So, back to being isolated. I think I'm currently going through my isolation season, and that's fine, you know? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because it makes me realize who's really supposed to be in my life. It makes me realize who's gonna be there, you know? Who's gonna be there since day one? Who gonna turn their back on me? Who gonna not be there because I don't got no progress? Or who gonna be there when I do got the progress? Like, I'm glad I go through these phases and these seasons, and you should be too, because it shows you what's real. It shows you what is real and what is reality. But I understand that I can't change the overall reality, I can just change mine. So you gotta, when you're going through your isolation phase, when you're going through these things, realize that you cannot change the overall reality. You only can change yours. So don't be mad at life. Just change your life. Don't be mad at life overall. Just change your life. Don't worry about the next man. Don't try to change their life. Don't try to change your friend's life. Change your life. Because what are they doing to change yours? You know what I'm saying? And if somebody's gonna change a life, it's gotta be you. It has to be you. There's no other choice. There's no if, and, or but. It has to be you. If it's not you, then who else could it be? To mentally change your life. To physically change your life. Who's it gotta be? It gotta be you. So understand that you cannot be mad, or try not to be mad. I'm not saying you can't, because you can't. Not everybody can control their emotions well, and I get that because we're all human. So just understand that. Try not to be mad at overall what is going on in your situation. Try to change the minor things in your situation, and then that will build up to something big that's called a lesson. And a lesson is a positive thing. So out of all those minor things that you worked on and that you got out of that situation, it brought out to be a big lesson for you. So isolation season, big lesson. Big lesson for me, big lesson for y'all, big lesson for anybody that's going through the isolation phase or the isolation season. So with that being said, man, I love every single one of y'all, man. I really do. You know, this grind ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep posting videos for y'all, keep vlogging for y'all, keep entertaining y'all, keep being real with y'all, keep being authentic with y'all. And I love y'all, man, for real. Like, I love y'all, for real. So, I love every single one of y'all, man. Make sure y'all like the video. I hope y'all are feeling good. I hope y'all are happy. I hope y'all are trying to be happy. I hope y'all are working on yourselves. I hope y'all are trying to become the best version of yourselves, man. I love every single one of y'all. I'll see y'all on that video.